Yuk guys, hari ini kita mau lanjutin storynya Simon, tapi sebelum itu kita selesaiin daily commissionnya dulu. F2P harus rajin-rajin ya guys, ngumpulin primogen buat Natlan. Sorry ya kalau nge-lag, maklum handphonenya kentang bos. Jadi ya beginilah. Kalian pada main jet nggak guys? Kalau aku enggak guys, handphonenya tidak mendukung.
There's little difference between snow and rain, yet people lavish praise on it. Fate can be truly arbitrary. Too slow.
This is order.
Orders given. Orders received. Out of my way!
Unsightly insects.
The wind rises. Follow me.
Stabilize.
Kalian lagi ngebuild karakter apa guys? Aku lagi ngebuild Arlecchino nih guys. susah banget dapetin artefak di genshin dibanding di WoW. Di WoW mah gampang banget.
Too slow.
Add as. Thank you for confirming. Add as.
Kita coba dulu. Wah, tabunganku cuma segini guys. Gimana mau dapat karakter Natal? PT ku baru berapa ya? PT ku lagi kuarantin guys, jadi kalian aja nunggu karakter yang bagus. Splendor. Ya, tidak mungkin. Streamer luck bukan pilihanku. Jauh. Nonton aja.
Behold! Quit following me. Too slow.
Gather.
The wind rises.
Wretched vermin. This is order. Stabilize.
Life goes on. Lightning purified! Dissipate!
Behold!
Solidify.
Squall Fury!
Gather.
Stand with me!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Unsightly insects! The wind rises.
Time to set off. Let's head to the southeast of
Apa? Sampai empuk. Apinya jangan gede-gede, nanti itu luber-luber. Luber-luber
Wow,
nggak?
you guys are ahead of the game. You set up
I'd say we're...
traveler. Paimon, let's go
lupa,
fishing
masuk.
together. Whatever we catch, we can grill for
Ayo
dinner
mancing
tonight.
sama. Apapun yang kita dapat, nanti kita bisa buat makan malam. Oke, makan malam buat kita.
I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers
Bisa
gave me some fishing tips
berkontribusi
a little
banyak.
while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
Harus baca lain. Cepet banget.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area,
Aku melihat
so I
beberapa
gathered a few for us. I'll leave them
yang
here
sangat
along with
enak
some fresh fruit.
sekitar sini.
Wow,
Jadi aku
camping with a
mengumpulkan
forest
beberapa
watcher is the way
orang.
to go. They
Camping
think of
sama police
everything.
watcher.
And even if they don't, they can improvise.
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
So,
Jadi
how has everything been
gimana
going for you?
keadaan?
Well, there's been some high points and low points, but we've had some unforgettable experiences along the way.
I see.
Masih
Well,
ngantuk.
in that case, you should try a valberry. I bought some from the market this morning.
A valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
She sure made a run for it.
Unbelievable! She made a run for it!
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat. Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass? My dear friend, you know what I am about to say.
Apa sih kucek-kucek aja?
Excellent. A kindred spirit. A great warrior can sense when a duel is nigh. But it looks like we'll get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy the nature for a while longer.
We got a bite!
I'll reel it in.
wood, spices, snacks, and drinks. Everything's ready. Once Kale gets back, we can light up the fire and start grilling.
Udah bubuk ya. Nasi lemes. Nasi lemes. Nasi lemes dibawa. Aku baru bangun.
There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left?
Baru bangun jadi enak ya di bobek. Di zaman Islam.
Just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
True. But it's also the closest to the water. If there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight, they might stumble into your tent.
Well, that's not good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
I'm back. How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue? Always. Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done? Medium? Rare?
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks? Hey, if it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
Medium well for me.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Oh, that was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers. I ate a lot too. Oh, here comes the food coma.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents? Sino and I will clean up.
Tonight, I show you mercy. Our sacred duel will take place another day.
Good night. Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Oh, don't forget this. The staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Wait, you were actually being serious about that?
It's a very powerful weapon. Try it.
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the traveler.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. But right now, it's time to rest. Sleep well and sweet dreams.
think they should all be here. Traveler? Paimon? Are you in there? Could you come outside for a sec?
Look at this.
What the? What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Evidently.
What? Who is it? Oh, what time do you call this? Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah! Oh, hey them, Kave! What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night! Ba ba ba.
Apa? Bam 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 bam.
Sorry to wake you up at this hour of the night, but we've got a situation on our hands.
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and Sino, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning.
Ada leader di situ. Mama.
Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I washed them. Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies are still on the table?
They are. And so are the fruits.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Sino's group was drinking last night.
Do tell.
Minum.
What were they drinking?
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Sino, Tainari, Kale, and the Traveler and Paimon. Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least, I think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid who tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10 million more on it.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't take them long to catch the culprit. The sages are probably dealing with the case by now.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter, too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful pattern on it that I've never seen before. Really caught my eye. Give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you.
Ada juga mengantar dari Indonesia baru bangun.
Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. God knows where the culprit got it from.
Interesting. These are all motifs associated with the tribes of the desert.
What? Really?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crisscrossing and mirroring here. I recognize that too. It bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem, one that hasn't been used in a very long time.
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the Temple of Silence.
After discussing it with each other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right. So we went looking for you. This was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tainari, so Gandharvaville was our first stop. But the Forest Watchers told us that you'd gone camping. Then, just as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Sino. He said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few words, and then he ran off.
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about? The Temple of Silence, you said? What is that? Should we be worried?
Something's up, huh? Give me a second. Let me get Kale.
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply, it's an organization that has existed in Sumeru for over 1,000 years. These days, you can find a Temple of Silence office in the academia. Theoretically, it's responsible for the custody and disposal of information and documents not fit for public dissemination. At least, that's what they tell the outside world. In truth, it's essentially a vestigial institution nowadays. There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete. Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret and the greatest of all sages. Most of the organization's members hailed from the desert. By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake? Wow.
It's possible. The real question is, why? My guess is they're covering something up.
So how do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty top secret stuff.
Did you forget? He did a stint as acting Grand Sage, and kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
Oh, yeah! Paimon did totally forget about that. So you took the chance to read all the top secret documents while you were acting Grand Sage, huh?
If you're asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an Academia student to Cyrus? The student's only 16 and doesn't have any family ties to the desert. So where could he have seen that emblem or gotten the paper?
You said you ran into Sino, yes? Did you tell him what you've just told us?
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
Given that Cyrus is involved, he's probably halfway through solving the case by now. Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this hour of the night, Sino will probably go looking for Cyrus at his current residence.
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good. It's sure to stir up trouble. We should pay a visit to the Academia.
Yes. As the Sage of Amorta, my master ought to know the truth about their office. You can ask him to tell you what he knows. The more information we have, the better prepared we'll be for whatever happens there.
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem has to be part of a bigger conspiracy.
Kale, could I trouble you to send a message to the Core of 30? Tell them to keep an eye out for Sino and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, you two come with me. We'll go after Sino.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
Then let's go look for him there.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it,
Aduh guys,
maybe that's
aku
their
udah
problem.
bangun, jadi storynya dilanjut besok lagi. Tapi sebentar lagi aja pulang. Jadi
Relax.
guys, membagi waktu main game dan